things that I wanted to talk about in addition to their top 10 here is this growing reality that all of our awareness, or I would say the preponderance of our awareness about security issues and whatnot, comes out of the marketing department
Mm.
of security vendors. And it's been that way for a long time, but I feel like it's getting more and more acute. And, to the point where I know anecdotally that there are companies who are de-investing in things like employee training because there's so much vendor provided stuff that is for free. And I think that's unfortunate because, like, as you always say, companies are positioning stuff in a way that works best for what they're trying to sell, not necessarily what the problem actually is.
Yeah. They define the problem as a problem they can solve, not necessarily the problem you have. And then they pitch everything around it around that, their version of the problem. And they're very good at it. So, yeah, I think you're right. I mean, I personally have been at organizations when I was in a sales engineering role that, you know, we'll be at some conference and they walk around and ask 20 people randomly in a conference some questions. And then 2 weeks later, marketing's kicking out a survey conducted of industry professionals indicates XYZ. There's no rigor there. Yeah, I'm not going to name names because
String of
I don't know.
anecdotes.
Yeah, but it reinforces their their sales philosophy, right, and their vision, and so it's collateral to drive sales. And now there's a few exceptions, by the way. Like Verizon's breach report, I think is very solid, and is just a good solid resource of a team trying to help the industry. And so I'm not going to throw them all under the bus. And there's a few others out there like that too. So don't they're not all bad, but most of these are, hey, here's some terrible things, and oh, by the way, we sell a box that solves these terrible things.